I think there are a number of good reasons why you should be. I think the first thing is that often when people retire, they lose what I call their mojo, and that they've had a purpose in life and suddenly that purpose disappears. I had a very good friend of mine who was very successful. She was a lady. She had been head of television sales for one of the big TV companies, Carlton or wherever it was in London. She then ran a very successful art removal company. They sold it. She got buckets of money. And she said to me, Doug, you know, I was sitting at home in a very nice new house. She said, I wake up in the morning and I feel worthless. She's gone back to retrain and do all sorts of other things subsequently, and she's a transformed individual, and she's a very bright cookie, I have to tell you. The second thing is that as an individual, if you've had a good business life, you have a reservoir of knowledge there, which I think you have a duty to be able to share. And you wouldn't believe it, charities and SMEs value somebody else coming in from the outside. And you probably think, oh, I haven't got any experience that's worthwhile. You have buckets of it. I've surprised myself about all the years of my work and doing different things, how I've suddenly pulled out a bit of knowledge. It might have been on property, because I'm not a property man, but I've just helped renegotiate a lease for a charity I'm involved with in Settle. On other occasions, I've helped raise funds by making contacts or showing to them how having a CSR, companies need to have CSR policies, corporate social responsibilities. You can target those people and say, look, you have a bit of we're a local charity, you should be helping us out, and shame them into it sometimes. But, it's those sort of skill sets that you can bring. And it may be because you're an accountant, it may be because you're a lawyer. The charity that I'm currently chairman of up in Settle, it's called Settle Stories, wonderful arts organisation. We have a really talented board of trustees and we try and pick the right people, but we are short of a lawyer right at this particular moment. So if you know of anybody, Victoria, that could fit that bill for us, that would be really wonderful. And it's a great charity. You probably have to turn up maybe 5 or 6 times a year. But if you've got an interest in the arts as well, it does help. And we're doing lots of interesting and eclectic work that you would find fascinating. In fact, you would find very surprising. We do work in schools. We have a festival, a biannual festival, which is 3 days. We just had ours in April this year. We had 70 different events, which have involved, sometimes it involves film, drama, virtual reality. We're very much into digital. We're very keen on the future of digital. Of course, the work that we're doing at Settle Stories, we can put around the world. And we do a lot of work with mindfulness and we work with people who have issues, children that are excluded from school, and we work with people who are disadvantaged in other ways.